Admiral Vexthor had commanded the Stellar Conquest Fleet for 3 centuries. He had conquered 47 civilizations, pacified 17 resistant populations, and annexed over 200 planetary systems. Nothing rattled him until he saw the map. His cartographer, a young Zithian who had been with the fleet for only 2 rotations, presented the updated stellar charts during the morning briefing. It was a routine update. New systems cataloged, trade routes mapped, potential targets identified. Admiral Vexthor was reviewing it while simultaneously dictating conquest protocols when he noticed something unusual. There, in the Sol system, circling a yellow star, was a planet labeled Deathworld Quarantine Status. Do not approach. Explain this, Vexthor commanded, his crystalline form radiating confusion and irritation. The young cartographer trembled. Sir, that's Earth, the human homeworld. It was reclassified 3 rotations ago when the Andromeda Coalition filed a formal warning with the Galactic Registry. Reclassified by whom? On what authority? The entire Galactic Council, sir. Unanimously, Admiral Vexthor pulled up the dossier. What he read made his molecular structure literally vibrate with shock. Earth had been designated a death world, the rarest and most feared classification in galactic space. Only 6 planets had ever earned this designation. Death worlds were environments so hostile, so inherently dangerous, that even the most advanced civilizations refused to engage with them militarily. Not because they couldn't win, but because the cost would be catastrophic. The file contained testimony from multiple civilizations that had attempted conquest or exploitation. The Exornath had tried abduction. Humans responded with global unification and reverse-engineered weaponry. The Krell Dominion attempted economic strangulation. Humans built alternative systems and unified their conventional war against you. We unified because you had disappointed us so thoroughly that we had nothing left to lose. Republicans worked with Democrats. Sunni worked with Shia. Nations that had been enemies for centuries stood side by side. Why? Because we were tired of being treated like a resource to be cataloged rather than a civilization to be respected. We didn't build weapons out of rage. We built them out of cold, calculated, patient determination. Your technology was superior, yes, but we had something you apparently lacked: creativity born from desperation. While your engineers followed optimal protocols, ours asked, what if we broke the rules? We reverse-engineered your landing pods. We analyzed your energy signatures. We developed countermeasures using materials you wouldn't have considered viable. Most importantly, we learned something about ourselves. We're more dangerous when we're not trying to be. Your recent ultimatum, demanding exclusive mining rights to our asteroid belt, was the final disappointment. You actually believed we would negotiate away our future because we lacked the immediate firepower to stop you. You didn't understand human nature. You couldn't comprehend that a species that had survived ice ages, plagues, and nuclear wars would simply capitulate to an extraterrestrial power. So here's what's happening. We're not declaring war. War requires anger, and we've moved beyond that. Instead, we're implementing protocol disappointment. Every vessel that enters our solar system will be met with our newly developed defensive systems. Every resource extraction attempt will be countered. Every demand will be refused. We're not mad. We're not even hostile in the traditional sense. We're simply done being treated like children. We're done hoping you'll respect us. We're done asking nicely. You came to our world expecting to find a species you could dominate through superior firepower and technology. What you found instead. Admiral Vexthor stared at the map for a full rotation cycle, his mind processing this information. His conquest fleet was the most powerful in the known galaxy. He had never encountered a target he couldn't overcome. Until now. Remove Earth from our target list, he finally commanded, his voice uncharacteristically quiet. Sir, the cartographer questioned. You heard me. Any fleet that attempts to engage that world will be destroyed. Not by superior firepower, but by their own refusal to accept defeat. Mark it as permanently off-limits. As he returned to his quarters, Admiral Vexthor realized something he'd never experienced before: fear. Not of what humans could do to him militarily, but of what they represented, a species that couldn't be conquered because conquest required the conquered to accept defeat. Humans simply refused. That was the true definition of a death world.